obliteration. Grocery prices have skyrocketed. How can a family afford that? So when I win, I will immediately bring prices down. We will massively cut taxes for workers. We will eliminate regulations.
Lower taxes, lower prices, and less regulation. Trump's 2024 promises didn't just resonate with Main Street, they were a hit on Wall Street too. Having survived, in fact, having thrived during Trump's first term in office, business leaders no longer feared Trump's unpredictability. They overlooked his fixation on tariffs and his promises of mass deportation. Surely, much of this was posturing and bluster. And so, when Trump won in November, stock prices soared. We all lived happily ever after. The end. Just kidding.
We begin tonight with the stock market plunging after President Trump said he would not rule out the possibility of a recession.
Investors and business leaders alike are starting to realize they may have gotten Trump 2.0 wrong. It turns out the president actually meant what he said, and he's well on his way to waging a global trade war. Since retaking office, he has slapped new tariffs on America's three largest trading partners, Mexico, Canada, and China. He's even threatening 200% tariffs on European alcohol. You may call that last threat bluster, but to me, he sounds sincere. Sorry. And one thing has become clear. His chaotic barrage of on-again, off-again tariff announcements, sometimes in the same day, proves that Trump has little concern for the economic toil that his trade war is exacting, and he said as much earlier this month.
Markets are going to go up and they're going to go down.
Yeah.
But you know what? We have to rebuild our country.
Maybe you agree with him that, quote, trade wars are good and easy to win, or perhaps you believe his policies will cause short-term pain, but will be worth it in the long run. But whatever you think of the merits of his agenda, the constant uncertainty that Trump brings to the table is not good for business. The one non-negotiable before making any investment is a minimum of predictability. And even if President Trump walks back some tariffs and implements his pro-growth promises, uncertainty will remain sky high for the foreseeable future. And that will discourage investment, will hamper hiring, will cap consumption, will continue to raise prices. It's just one more illustration of how radically different this Trump presidency will be from the one that preceded it. President Trump has given Wall Street a reality check, and now we'll see if they wake up. Joining me to talk about the Trump 2.0 economy and how it will reshape the rest of the world, Editor-in-Chief of The Economist, Zanny Minton-Meadows. Zanny Minton-Meadows, wonderful to have you back on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So, start big picture. What has surprised you the most in what has been a very different Trump 2.0 than the first term?
Well, I think that's what surprised me the most. It has been very different. I think there was an expectation after the elections, the markets went up in anticipation that they thought this would be a president who would deregulate, who would cut taxes, but that there wouldn't be too much